Welcome to French lesson number 1. We're starting with the basics. Most people traveling to French-speaking areas would like to know how to introduce themselves and have a standard conversation. Well, your friendly greeting is going to be bonjour, which means hello. So, this is very formal. You can use this with anyone, just a typical bonjour. So if you're passing someone on the street, go bonjour, bonjour, standard. But if they want to deepen the conversation, you go comment ça va, which looks like comment cave, like that. This means how are you? And the answer is a lot simpler than you might think. Of course, there are many answers to how are you, but the most common one in French has got to be ça va. We put this little accent mark here so that the C makes an S sound rather than a K sound. Ça va means okay, but with French tonation, you have to say ça va like you're kind of bored. When people say comment ça va, they usually sound enthusiastic, like comment ça va? But if you respond with ça va, you have to say it duller. So for example, comment ça va? Ça va. You could also completely take away the comment and just say ça va. So a typical conversation is ça va, ça va. I'm not kidding. However, let's move on to some other phrases. I'm sure you've heard this before, but oui, en français, in French, means yes. Non, N-O-N, means no. Moi means me, as if you're referring to yourself. And bien means well. So let's pretend you really want to know the stranger you just talked to. They ask you your name. Tu, you, s'appelle. Let's break it down. So in French, tu, when paired with a verb, means you. And the verb it's paired with, appeler, means to call. French aren't asking you what your name is, they're asking what you call yourself. So their appeler is like our, I call, you call, he, she, it calls, we call, and so on. So in French, you call is tu appelles. Like that. You're probably wondering, why the heck is there an S? I will go into depth on reflexive verbs later, but here's what you need to know in the meantime. Ce is a reflexive verb. What does this mean? It means that when the French speaker is using ce, they're referring to the herself or himself of the other person. Therefore, tu s'appelles. This is all I have time for, but come back for part 2 of learning French. Au revoir.